Hey guys, it's Zack for Thursday. Yay, again, second week. So this week's topic is public restrooms, changing rooms, and I honestly don't really have much to say about it. I started using the guy's room, the guy's bathroom regularly. I think about a year and a half ago. Up until then, I would just try to hold it, just avoid public restrooms at all costs, which is what I still do. But if I absolutely need to, I go into the men's room. I've never had any problems in there. Um, no one ever really looks at me, which is it's the good thing about men's rooms because a lot of the times people the men in there will just avert eyes, just go in and do their thing, get out. Whereas in the ladies' room, they look at you, they scrutinize, they judge. Um, so I suppose that's really lucky for me. Um, it's pretty much everywhere, at school, um, restaurants, public parks, everywhere. I use the men's room. I've never had any issues. Any guys who do look at me in there, just like either they don't see anything wrong or they just don't care. They're just like, oh, whatever. Um, whichever, it's fine with me. As for changing rooms, I never use them because I buy t-shirts and I buy jeans, either of which really need to be tried on. So I go in, I say, oh, these are nice, buy them. But if I did change in a changing room, obviously I'd use the men's. Just because for me it feels really uncomfortable to go into the women's. Um, I just don't feel right in there. Everyone will look at me like, what are you doing in here? And I look at them back like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. Um, but yeah, I've never had to deal with anything. Oh god, I was gonna make a fantastic point. Um, oh right. I think I saw a couple guys before me make a very similar point, but one thing that I've always found really weird is when, like, say you go into, I don't know, a Starbucks, and they have their men's room and they have their women's room. You walk in, and it's just a toilet and a sink, yet it's still gendered. I just find that really ridiculous, because, like, if there were multiple stalls, I would understand that, because obviously it'd be a little awkward for a woman to walk in there and just be like, whoa, penis. Um, and, yeah, I've just always found that really weird, and I've asked, like, my mom about it, and her reaction's always been like, so, I guess women just don't like the idea that they might be sharing a toilet with men, which is what they would do anyway if they were at home with their father, husband, boyfriend, gay best friend, straight best friend, son, whatever. Um, I just find that really kind of strange, that we do that we separate things that don't really need to be specifically gendered. Um, Also, a lot of people tend to say that there might be an issue with a trans man going into a men's room with no stand pee device. Um, which, I mean, I understand. I know that a lot of men kind of think it's really weird if a guy walks into a men's room, goes to the stall to pee, and um, but, like, really, it's not that big of an issue, at least where I am in California. I know that probably in some parts of the country or even some parts of the state, it would be a really big issue, but here, like, no one pays it a second glance. No one pays it any mind. That's what I meant to say. No one cares. Most of the time because there's in a bathroom a whole like one urinal and 3 stalls, so you kind of have to use the stall. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have an STP. I don't have the money for one. If I had one, I'd be happy. Um, but I don't, so I just work around it. I do pack, and that just doesn't, it obviously isn't functional. So I can't I can't use the urinal to my knowledge. But yeah, my video probably wasn't the most entertaining of all of the ones uploaded, but I don't have much to say. I've had a relatively good experience in bathrooms. So yeah, I will see you all next week. See ya. Bye bye.